Hey everybody, welcome back to Fox 5 News Live in Las Vegas, 8:45. So it's the talk that most parents hate to have, but definitely one that needs to happen. We're talking about sex education. It might be covered in school, but it's still important to sit down with your own children and make sure that they know the facts. Dr. Annette Mays, she's been on the show before. She's from All Women's Care. She's here to help explain how to have the birds and the bees talk. Doc, thank you so much for being here again. How you doing?
Good, thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Okay, you are speaking from a medical perspective as well as a parental perspective, because you have one you just sent to college.
Yes.
And one who's 16, right?
Yes.
Girl and a boy.
Yes.
Okay, let's talk about it.
You know, I think the biggest thing is to start the talk early.
Okay.
You don't wait till they're 15 and 16. You need to make sure that you have open communication so that they feel comfortable hearing what you have to say.
Right.
Because they go to school and they do get some sex education in school. Mm-hmm. But they have a lot of questions afterwards.
Yeah, and some of that sex education is formal, but a lot of it is informal.
Right.
Yeah.
And a lot of times they're afraid to ask a question because they don't want people to know, I don't really understand what they're talking about. Mm-hmm. They want to be cool. They don't want, you know, other kids to know,
right,
I'm not understanding it. So it's really important to have a talk with them after they've had the talk at school, actually.
Okay. All right, so how do you start? How do you communicate with the teacher on what you do and do not want your children to know? I think the focus, usually when we're doing stories, it's usually on girls most of the time, but boys need to know too.
Yes.
So
yes.
How do you even start that conversation?
Well, the school usually will send home, they usually send home something to say. The kids are going to get a sex education talk on whatever day they're going to do it.
Okay.
And they usually send a list of what they're going to cover. Mm-hmm. And I just think it's important that before the kids go to that talk, you speak with them about those things, and after as well, and you ask them, well, what did you learn? What questions do you have? What did you understand this? And you just want to cover all the bases. But like I said, it's really important to make sure that they're going to be receptive.
Okay.
And the only way to have that is to know that you have open communication with your child, which starts much earlier.
Yes, it does. So we've got social media. You know, we got Facebook, we got Twitter. We have a whole bunch of avenues. YouTube, right, where kids have access to so much information. Even the cartoons on some of the websites, you think that they're innocent, but then you hear all the cussing going on and all the foul language. So how do you, I don't know, balance the two when it comes to having the talk with your kids, the social media versus me, the parent, talking to my kid?
You know, I think it's hard because, you know, we always feel like our parents don't know what they're talking about.
Of course they don't.
And so, you know, a lot of times giving examples will help.
Okay.
Telling them, you know, yeah, I was 16 before, or I was 14 before, or whatever it is, whatever age that you're starting this at. And I think you need to just give them examples and be honest with them about what you went through.
Okay.
You know?
Very good. Dr. Annette Mays, she's been there, done that. You've had the full talk with your 16-year-old?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Yes, I have.
Yeah. How did she receive it?
She was pretty good. And you know what? And the biggest thing I learned is, like I said, she did not understand everything that she was told in school. And she was afraid to ask the questions because she thought her friends would think, how come you don't know that already?
Right, your mom's a doctor.
Right.
Yeah, all right, Doc, thank you so much. We appreciate it.
You.
Folks, I hope that helped you out. 8:48 right now. Jason, did that help you?